Hello, my beautiful souls. It is Josie. Welcome to Eccentric. If you are new to my channel, this is the fire sign video for August 2020. Yay! Please excuse the noise in the background. I am very close to the street, but I just had to get this shot for you guys. I don't even know how well this is going to work out because of all of the noise. So, alrighty, let's go ahead and start off with Aries. I'm being called to start off with Aries in the now. So, these are the messages for Aries energy. Oh, okay. So, the first thing I'm hearing is flight school. Yeah. Aries, this is definitely a higher learning of a spiritual nature. It's not just, oh, I'm going to college. No. This is a higher learning, just period, okay? Some of you, you're deciding that you want to know more, but some of you, something may have happened in your life where you don't have a choice but to elevate your vibration or elevate your knowledge or something like that. So you were triggered. You were activated in some kind of way, either through loss or difficulty or some kind of friction of some sort that, you were put in an uncomfortable spot and now you're having to elevate yourself. So some Aries may have been relying on other people to elevate them, edify them, to, be their cheerleaders, but now you're realizing that greatness is going to have to come through you, not based off of what people are telling you, not based off of the gaslighting you may have been experiencing, right? Because some of you Aries have been realizing that the company you keep is important, and you've been having lessons in, what people tell you and then what their actions actually are, and really just realizing what do you call that? How do you say it? Realizing that no matter what is offered to you, no matter what someone says, that ultimately you're the one that needs to take care of you and handle your business, no matter, because some of you are having just a multi-dimensional understanding, like that even if somebody tells you, hey, I can do this, I want to give you the world, something may happen in their life to where they're no longer able to do that. It doesn't mean that they're dishonest. It simply means that it's just not happening right now, I know Aries struggle a lot with patience, but you are definitely coming into a new understanding and a new perspective on things. So that is a good thing, right? Now, for other Aries, for another group of Aries, I'm seeing a flock, right? You know how they say birds of a feather flock together. So I feel like on one end, some of you Aries are you're meeting soul family. You're around the people you're supposed to be around after a period of time of just being around any and everybody. You're meeting people that really click with you and you feel like you can trust them and things like that. Now, on the other hand, some of you Aries are still getting lessons in the company you keep, and they're saying, hey, you don't need to be like flying with the flock. You don't need to be in formation with them. You need to be by yourself. You need to fly solo. Okay? That's very important. Your money is coming in. What's happening with the money? Okay, so Aries, if you were having money issues, your bills are going to be balanced out. So like in the beginning of the month, you may have to play Russian roulette with your bills and push some things back or get payment arrangements. But by the time August is up, as long as you go back and pay those bills, everything will be balanced out, and you won't carry the issue until into September. Okay? So you will have divine help. Like, this is outside of a paycheck. This is outside of what you do for your 9 to 5. This is different, Aries. This money is coming from another source. It may be from a side gig that you have, or something that comes through that you've been waiting for, right? Because that may be the reason why you're even in the situation you're in, because money got delayed, right? Okay, so what else do we have for these beautiful Aries? Any last? Okay. Some of y'all are dealing with a paternity issue, trying to find out whether a kid is yours or not. Or somebody may be like telling you, if you're a male, a woman may come tell you she's pregnant, and your immediate response is this child mine? That kind of scenario. But for some of you, you have a different situation going on. You may be in a partnership, and you may be wanting to adopt, and y'all are trying to find information on the biological parents. Or you may be finding, oh man, Aries, y'all are also digging into your ancestry, where you come from, where your roots are. You may be wanting to connect to your ancestors, or this may be just on a purely physical level, where you want to know, what nationality you are and whatnot. So that's interesting. But those are the messages I have for you, Aries. We are going to move on over to Sagittarius energy in the now. Clear, concise messages, Spirit. Sagittarius energy in the now. Sagittarius, I see y'all at a vantage point looking down over over a large space. So you're in a good position, Sag. You worked hard and you got there. I see that you are in a very good position, and you can see everything you can see. You can see everything that you need to see in order to continue to hold that position. Sagittarius, look with your eyes, your spiritual eyes as well. Okay, Sag, throughout the whole month of August, there's going to be so many little golden nuggets, Easter eggs, yada yada, whatever the case may be, whatever y'all want to call them. But there's going to be so many small details that make huge differences. So it's very important that, like, when you're at meetings or when you're talking to people, that you allow them to go ahead and complete their thought, because you may miss something that may cost you. Okay, so yeah, be thorough in your communication. Listen to understand. That's very important. Again, see with your spiritual eyes. Use your intuition. Pay attention to how you're feeling when you are in certain situations. That way you know for sure. Some of you Sagittarius are having a hard time with trusting your intuition. You are having these moments where you're confused on a real deep level. I think that you may be going through an awakening, love, because it's not surface level. Oh, I don't know what to do. I got this choice and this choice. This is, not only do I have this choice, but I have this thing happening within me that's attached to these choices, that's really deep and profound, and I don't even know what to do with all of this energy. I'm not used to this. That's what I'm getting, Sag. For my beautiful Sages as well, some of you may be thinking about starting a garden, or like starting a floral business. I see a whole bunch of flowers. Some of you, this is the classic, I pissed you off, I'm bringing you flowers and chocolate. Some of you are planning to, like, you're literally planning a garden, or you're trying to get into landscaping or something. Something that has to do with beautifying the like using nature to make something beautiful. Okay. Man, a lot of you Sages are being highly creative because I'm seeing people painting and all kinds of stuff. So that's super awesome. Okay, so there's this starving artist energy coming up, but I feel like what's happening, it's coming up for me to tell you that you're no longer going to be in that energy. That's no longer going to be your truth because you've been doing the work, you've changed your perspective. You now own what you do and what you love to do, and you know that the universe provides. Like, it's a knowing now. At first, I think y'all struggled with how is this going to happen? How is that going to happen? And now you're just really embracing the law of attraction, and you're going to start to see the results in August, Sagittarius. There's this big trusting again in some of your family relationships, in some of your like, it could be your mom, dad, it could be your spouse. There's this trust issue going on, Sag. Anytime there's confusion, you know that it's negative energy. It's energy that's not for your highest good. God does not bring you confusion. I always tell people this. So if you're having a dynamic where there is trust issues, you know if you're the one causing it, and you know if it's coming from someone else. You need to handle that, Sag. Get real with yourself. Sometimes you have to be the authority for yourself and the other person. Sometimes you can't wait for proof. Sometimes you can't sit around and let so much time go by. So Sag, I had to switch some things up because my phone don't like the heat, just like me. But some of you are complaining in a situation that don't match. Like, it don't match at all. Like, because you're receiving all of these blessings, but you're complaining. I don't even understand how that's even happening. But I guess it's kind of like a warning to, like, watch yourself, because there's this pride thing going on where you got stuff coming in, but you are like, you're becoming a tyrant when it comes to the people that you're dealing with. Watch how you treat your investors. Watch how oh, okay, I see what's happening, Sag. Because you bringing all this good stuff in, you so worried about losing it or the flow stopping that that you're like really high strung and all this and that. Again, we need to bring it back to the basic laws of attraction here, okay? And please calm down. Have several seats, please, and calm down. You may need to figure your life out when it comes to time management, because the way that I see it is you're creating this negative energy for yourself in the midst of a windfall. And it's only because you're not delegating and you're not trusting other people to do smaller jobs or jobs on the behalf, because you think that they're going to jack stuff up for you or they're going to mess up your money somehow, but you need help at the same time. I suggest hiring some kind of assistant or whatever if you don't just trust somebody to do what they need to do. I don't know. But you need to figure your life out, because you're going to burn bridges that are very important. Nobody's going to want to work with you. It's not going to matter how much money you have. So, and you won't be able to blame the moment. Oh, I was just having a bad day, or I was overwhelmed. You won't be able to go back. So watch yourself, Sag, okay? And y'all forgive me for this this camera moving. I'm holding it. the drama. Anyway, duh. I need to order that tripod now since I'm still here. I didn't think about it until this moment. Y'all just leave me alone. We're going to be moving along to Leo energy in the now. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was unexpected. Some of you Leos are recovering from some kind of surgery or just not feeling well, and I see somebody laid up in the bed. Okay. Now, some of y'all are just in hermit mode and you're like, leave me alone. I don't know if you broke up with somebody or you didn't get something you wanted, but you like pull back and you're like surrounded by all of your comforts, and some of y'all were literally like just drained from dealing with so much stuff, family drama, people like pressuring you at work. One of them situations where everybody was coming to you and wanting you to do your job, their job, and you just shut down. Like, no. So you know who you are. You know if you're sick, you know if you had surgery, you know if you're the one that just got drained, but you know who you are. And oh my goodness. Yeah. I mean, some of y'all turned your phone off. You are not reachable at all. You are just going through, and you're having a moment where you're having a moment where you're reevaluating who you're dealing with, reevaluating what you're doing. Period. Just you reevaluating your whole life, trying to figure out what or who you need to get rid of, what you need to stop doing, because you don't like the way that you feel. Okay? That's very, that's crazy. Because, this is you up on your solar return. You shouldn't even be feeling like this. This is drama. Some of y'all may be experiencing aspects hitting your chart that have to do with all of this Mars energy in August, because Mars and Uranus are doing the most in August. So that may be affecting you, like in your physical body. So you may natally have Mars in the first house, or there's some aspects to whatever you got in the first house being affected by the current transits. Okay, like y'all got some physical things going on. It's like you was up, you was popping, and then bam, like a dang TV show that was canceled, just disappeared out of nowhere. Take care of yourself, okay? And don't worry about whatever fell to the wayside or falls to the wayside. It was supposed to. Okay, everything is being divinely orchestrated, and all you can do is take care of yourself right now. Somewhere toward the beginning of September, they say the second week of September, because there's so many of you, of course, there's going to be different timelines, but the majority of you will have come out of that energy by the second week of September. Be careful on the roads and things like that. Be careful as far as being accident prone. You may hear about somebody that, it may be you or somebody else that that, sprained an ankle, whatnot, minor injuries, right? Man. Okay, Leo, y'all got some ascension stuff going on. I see somebody with nail polish. Like, I see somebody's nails getting done. And then they, like, if you go to like nail shops and you get acrylics or whatever, or even if you just use regular nail polish, Leo, you are going to find that you have to take it right back off, because it may like literally burn or be uncomfortable all of a sudden out of nowhere. And it's because you're becoming more sensitive to chemicals, okay? And this can be applied with any chemicals that you come across with, you may have to change your soap. And again, with ascension, you got to understand that your body is changing too. And there's just some things, whether you like it or not, you're going to have to stop doing. Because you're having some new reactions to things that you may have been using for years, or something you may have been doing for years, but you're not going to be able to do it. What else is going on for our beautiful Leos? Some of you Leos are have decided to like do like a comedy club, but it's virtual. It's interesting. Somebody is doing comedy in a way where it's virtual. I'm just seeing like the whole setup, because y'all went all out. You got a whole production like in your living room or something, and it looked like a comedy club. It's really cool. And you may be working with a group of people, and everybody has their special backgrounds, and then you have the host, and that's really awesome. Oh man. I think there's even a DJ. I don't know how y'all simulcasting this, but somebody figured something out when it comes to the like technical part of it. That's really awesome. What else we got for Leos? Some of y'all need to take a break from school, from traditional school, like from college. Like if you were trying to debate whether or not you should go another semester. And just because you're on quarantine and you're bored does not mean that it's a good idea to start a degree program. Okay, you have to really want something like that, okay? You can't just, oh, well, I ain't doing nothing else. Let me go to school. You can't do that, man, because I'm telling you, you got to want to do it so that you can actually follow through. Oh, okay. So some of you, I don't even know how this works with the whole quarantine situation, but there is some kind of child care thing you got going on here. You must have figured something out, because whatever that child care thing is that you're going to do is definitely going to be lucrative. So you're on the right path with that one. Some of you may be writing children's books as well, Leo. Y'all, Leo is like, I refuse to be bored. Even if you had surgery and you're recovering, even if you're chill and you're not talking to nobody, you're still like doing something in the background. That's interesting. It's like you're doing the most without, and at the same time, you're not doing a lot of stuff that you normally do. Some of y'all are cooking. Some of y'all are learning how to cook because you stuck at home. And you're learning how to cook. I see y'all like literally watching a video and like following the recipe verbatim. And it's kind of like you're a mad scientist in the kitchen. Some of y'all are kitchen witches. You putting together all kind of herbs and things like that. You making some unlikely combinations too. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't think people, like, we talking about, infusing a cake with some kind of tea. Like, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, all right. Like, y'all doing some unlikely combinations there. Get it then. I mean, some of y'all are going to get to the point to where you wrapping stuff up and shipping it. You making stuff in your kitchen and you wrapping it up and you shipping it off to different places. All right then. Cool. But yeah, those are the messages I have for all the fire signs. I thank you so much for bearing with me. The drama, right? Please please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Again, my name is Josie, and welcome to Eccentric.